So I had an interesting appointment recently with the young man who was all about just using his cock and didn't care about the woman's pleasure. Well, he didn't want to hurt her. He was very nice. We spent many hours together, had some really great conversations, and he was a good listener. He didn't want to hurt me, definitely wanted to please me. However, sexually, we made some videos for my Just for Fans. Um, to him, the whole concept of tuning into the woman, pleasing the woman, warming up the woman, turning on the woman, even going down on the woman was a completely foreign concept to him. And again, I've seen that with men before. It's pretty rare, yet I want to make a video about it. The men typically who are this way, where their whole thing about a woman is they're respectful and they're kind. All right, they don't want to hurt the woman. They're not narcissists. They're guarded, emotionally guarded. They don't want a relationship. They haven't been in a relationship in many, many years, if ever. And for them, they want love and connection. And for them, it's all about sliding in their dick. It's not even necessarily about coming, because sometimes they don't. It's about sliding in their dick, and that's the whole focus. They just want to use their cock. They don't want, they're a no to a lot of different things. They probably don't even want to be rimmed. I don't do that. They don't want to go down on a woman. I don't do that. They just want to slide their dick in. It's a form of sexual, I'm going to call this video sexual immaturity. And then later I'll make a video about my emotional immaturity. But I think we can all maybe have some sexual immaturity. So having sex like a grown-up means that I'm comfortable with my sexuality, I own my sexuality, and I tune into my partner. I am an equal partner in the dance. I'm not one down. One down from the shame position means whatever you want to do, I'm fine with. I'll just lay there and let you do your thing, or I'll just do whatever you want, even if I don't like it. I just want you to like me. I'm not going to speak up if it hurts, or if I'm bored, or if I don't want it. One down position. That's immature. The one up position is, it's all about me. I just want to get off. I don't care about your pleasure. I'm just using your body to get off. Grandiosity, sexual grandiosity. And the way adults have sex is, it's like a dance. And sometimes, if you have a regular partner, it can be, sometimes it's more about him, sometimes it's more about her. And if you're just hooking up with someone, you better make it about both of you. And if I, as the woman, am afraid to ask for what I want, I'm being sexually immature. If I, as the guy, only want to stick it in and don't care about your pleasure, I'm being immature. The way that the majority of men, like 99% of the men I see, the way they want to have sex is their intention is, I love watching you be turned on. I'm going to touch you like this. I'm going to touch you like that. I love pleasuring a woman. Sexual immature men come to me like they just want to be serviced. It's all about their dick. It's just about their dick. They either just want to get off, or they just want to slide it in. And it seems to me like for them, there's an emotional walled off component that I know people will hurt me, so I'm not going to let myself care about them. I'm not going to let myself care about the woman because a woman can hurt me. Or maybe it's just, they're just doing it like they've seen in porn, but there's an element of emotional neglect that I don't really want to touch you for your pleasure. And also, as a woman, there can be a wall up of, I'm not going to let this man please me. I don't deserve to ask for what I want. I don't want to open to this man, let him please me. I don't want to surrender to this man. I'm not going to let this guy please me. I will have to say that with that guy I hooked up with a couple times last week, I didn't want him to get me off. I didn't trust him enough, to be honest with you guys. I didn't. And he didn't get me off. I didn't come with him. And this young guy, he didn't care if I came or not. He was super nice, but I've been texting with him today, and that's why I'm making this video. And, he feels like he'd rather be single forever than have to tune into a woman's feelings or sexually. And I told him, hey, you know what? You can definitely get into a relationship with a woman who doesn't mind that you emotionally and sexually ignore her or neglect her. They exist. In fact, I was a woman like that. I was a woman like that. I was a woman like that who didn't mind being emotionally and sexually ignored. I didn't like it, I'll tell you that. I didn't like it. I started sleeping in the other room. I stopped fucking him. I'm like, I don't want to fuck. I'm not going to let this guy touch me ever again. That's just using me to get off. I don't like being groped. That's what happened. You want a woman who wants to fuck you, initiate sex, and fuck you? You better make the sex amazing. That's how she'll want to fuck you. You can find a woman who'll just, let you neglect her, and then what's she gonna do? She'll just lay there and tolerate it. She'll start sleeping in the other room. Maybe she'll have an affair. She's not gonna thrive and be happy. And eventually she'll leave you, maybe, or just get more and more depressed in your relationship. You can't ignore your partner emotionally and sexually, you guys. Sexual maturity requires owning your pleasure and caring about your partner's pleasure. It requires being comfortable with vaginas, vulvas, penises, balls. Comfortable with your body, like a freaking adult. I feel like I'm lecturing here. And caring about how your partner feels. That's the work of adulthood. Most people on these online dating sites and most people walk around with a sign on their head being like, I look like an adult, but I act like a bratty kid, a rebellious teenager, a wounded, pouty kid, a hurt kid, a rebellious teenager. Let's just start being adults here. As an adult, you state your wants, feelings, emotions, and needs. And you care about that of the people that you're with. That's it. And I'll say that this guy, he did fuck me really well. I was super wet. It was great. He had a huge penis, which I usually have trouble with. I had no trouble with it. Would I hook up with this guy if he wasn't a client? No way. He didn't even want to go down on me. Some guys don't. They're like, I only do that in relationships, or they'll say, I don't do that with escorts, because I guess our pussies are dirty. Not too dirty to fuck. Just, they're using a condom, but that's a very bizarre attitude. I'm totally clean. I have a beautiful pussy. I smell fresh. I taste great. It's all in their minds, what makes a woman dirty. Not too dirty to spend money with me and talk to me nice. I've had guys say, I go down on women but not on escorts. I've had other guys be like, that's their main thing they want to do when they see me. they love pleasing a woman. Anyway, I just find it very interesting. I just want to make this video. And also, if you're faking your orgasms, you're not being authentic or vulnerable. If you're just using people to get off, I think we have to bring our whole mind, body, and soul into being with each other sexually. And you might as well, the way you're with me is the way you're going to be with every woman. Like, I'm a woman, I'm a passionate, emotional woman. And the way these guys treat me is the way, they're going to treat their girlfriends probably. I don't know. I just found this very interesting. Like, these people I feel like are really wounded. But I was wounded. I thought, anyway, let me go back to my marriage. So what happened is then at some point later on in the marriage, I decided that I wanted to have sex with him. But I was really dissatisfied. I left him because he fucked me like the guy the other night. That's where I left my husband. And that's what you get when you don't care about your woman's feelings. The end.